What's up, everybody? Welcome back to A Life of Hobbies. I got what you want, and today it's TCG Wednesday, and we've got a full booster box of Secrets of Strixhaven. This is probably the best set so far to come out this year. Lower Wind Eclipse was good, but it kind of fell short. It was a little lacking. Didn't quite have the fervor, but I'll tell you what, every single one of the pre-release events for Secrets of Strixhaven was packed. It was a 60-person field for the entire weekend. Every single one of them was packed. And I hope you guys got a chance to check them out. I posted the pre-release event videos. I got one more round 4. I'm still working on the edit for that one, but I'll have that round 4 posted up here shortly. I also did my pre-release kit. Guys, check that out. I pulled a Vampiric Tutor from the Mystical Archive. Pulled a Vampiric Tutor in a play booster from my pre-release kit. So to say I'm excited about that is an understatement. I will be doing collector boosters of Strixhaven here. It's just going to be a little bit till I get a hold of a box. They are kind of pricey at about $400 to $450 a box, and that price does look like it might be going up a little bit here, but it'll come back down. So hopefully, just maybe, I wonder if they forgot to give me a buy a box promo. You know what, I don't even know if they're doing buy a box promos anymore. I heard they weren't. What is it? Secret Lair? I don't know. I picked up some Secret Lair drops here recently. I got the full Fallout set, and I haven't opened them. They're still sealed. I'll probably keep them sealed, just for the novelty of it, right? You know. So there we go. 30 packs of Secrets of Strixhaven, and I've got a binder for it already, ready to go. All my cards from my pre-release I've already put away. I did pull one of the special guests out of one of my prize packs. I got the Murmuring Mystic. So, yeah. Alright. Zoom in a little bit here. Show that again so it comes in nice and clear. There we go. Nice and clear. Alright, I gotta remember to zoom in, you know. If you're mapping booster boxes, we're starting with the far right stack, and then we'll go to middle and then left. So, for those of you who like to map out booster boxes, this is your opportunity. This is pack number 1 from the right side column, or right side stack. So here we go. Starting it out here, we got Pull from the Grave, and you get a Mystical Archive card in every pack, along with a foil. Rehearsed Debater, Spellbook Seeker, Rubble Rouser, Wild Hypothesis, Bogwater Lumerette, Additive Evolution, Lecturing Scorn Mage, Prismari Charm, Quillblade Laureate, Aziza, Mage Tower Captain. That's a duplicate for me. I pulled one of those. We got Sleight of Hand. Nice. And Wild Hypothesis on the foil. So that's our first Mystical Archive, Sleight of Hand. Foil, land, token. Try to separate everything out here. But yeah, there's my Vampiric Tutor. Vampiric. I've always said Vampiric. Alright. I do believe I actually have one of the original printings of Vampiric Tutor. I think it was in Visions, if I remember. It was Visions or Mirage. Stone Docent, Muse's Encouragement, Strife Scholar, Efflorescence, Embrace the Paradox, Mage Tower Referee, Stirring Honormancer, Lumerette's Favor, Living History, Exhibition Tidecaller for the rare. Ooh, how about that? I haven't pulled a Planeswalker in a long time. Professor Delian Fell. Nice, we got one of the mythic Planeswalkers. And Locust Spray for our Mystical Archive. Owlin Historian on the foil. with a Forum of Amity for the land. That's cool. Adventurous Eater, Elite Interceptor, Chase Inspiration, Seize the Spoils, Hungry Graphalon, Stadium Title Mage, Pest Mascot, Thunderdrum Soloist, Daydream, Old Growth Educator, Treefolk, cool. Ooh, Withering Curse. That's pretty sick. And Return the Favor. So 2 mythics in a row here. With Return the Favor on the mystical. And a Matter-Bending Mage for the foil. Oh, double foil, Paradox Gardens. Wander Off, Honorbound Page, Hydro Channeler, Rearing Embermare, played that during my pre-release, Burog Barrage, Bogwater Lumerette, another duplicate there, Aberrant Manaworm, Rabbit Attack, Tam, Observant Sequencer, I think I called her Tom. Is that a guy or a girl? That kind of hard to tell. Wisdom of Ages for our rare. Oh, double rare, Hardened Academic. What do we get? Oh, I was hoping it was going to be something good there. I saw the black, I was thinking, oh, maybe another Vampiric Tutor. Stargaze on the mystical. Ennis, Debate Moderator. It's cool, got the foil of that. I have the base. And the Swamp. 3/3 Flying Elemental Token. That's pretty cool looking. This is definitely a set that has a lot of synergy. There's a lot of interaction. Watch the videos of our matches, man. What in the... Oh, check that out. These also came in the pre-release kit. I'm surprised to see these in a play booster. Last Grasp, or Gasp, I played that. Interjection, Banishing Betrayal, Ancestral Anger, Noxious Newt, Biblioplex Tomekeeper, Arcane Omens, Sanar Unfinished Genius, Chelonian Tackle, Lorehold Charm, and Flashback. Very nice. Very nice. And we got Pick Your Poison on the mystical. I've already got one of these, but that's cool. Essence Scatter on the foil. Nice counter spell. And oh, how about that? Full Art Plains. I pulled one of these in my pre-release kit, so don't need that one, but so be it. There we go. Terramorphic Expanse, Cheerful Osteomancer, Shattered Acolyte, Essence Scatter, Goblin Glassrite, Spirit Mascot, Rancorous Archaic, Fractal Anomaly, Emil, Vastlands Roamer, Blazing Fire Singer, yeah buddy, and Geometer's Arthropod for the rare, with Requisition Raid on the mystical, and a Thornfist Striker for the foil. Base Paradox, and the copy token. It's a nice one with the built-in seething song on it. That one's probably going to start to pick up in value. I can guarantee you that. That one's going to be a big staple in a lot of red decks now. Masterful Flourish, Ascendant Death Speaker, Landscape Painter, Tackle Artist, Tenured Concoctor, Wilt in the Heat, Potioner's Trove, Sundering Archaic, Abstract Paint Mage, Soaring Stone Glider, And Wild Growth Archaic. Very nice. With a stock up on the mystical. So Wild Growth Archaic. Nice. And a Sneering Shade Rider for the foil. Basic Island. There's pack number 8 from the right side. Glorious Decay. Adventurous Eater. Eager Glyph Mage. Run Behind. Tome Blast. Stadium Title Mage. Bibliopex Tome Keeper. Leech Collector. Ew, gross. Stress Dream. Infirmary Healer. With a built-in Stream of Life. And with this set, X cost spells are crazy in this set. You can do so much with them. Ooh, we got a Shattered Sanctum on the Borderless. I think they call this one of the slow lands. And then all of these are borderless, I do believe. So Shattered Sanctum, very nice. I'll put that up top there. Oh, we got a crop rotation. Yeah, that is nice. That is very nice. Crop rotation on the Mystical Archive. Banishing Betrayal on the foil. A Spectacle Summit. And these token arts are absolutely stunning. Look at that. Stunning. Beautiful. What a pack. Pack number 8 on the right side. Shattered Sanctum and crop rotation. Big pack. Cost of Brilliance. Owlin Historian. Procrastinate. Zealous Lorecaster. Oracle's Restoration. Terrafractal. Dissection Practice. Snarl Song. Pigment Wrangler. Summoned Dromedary. Ooh, another camel. Not many camels in the game. And a Stirring Hope Singer on the rare. Oh, Bitter Triumph. Man, I keep seeing that black edge there, and I'm like, oh boy, I pulled one of these already too. Stirring Hope Singer for the rare. With a Goblin Glass Rat on the foil. Forum of Amity, also on the foil. Shopkeeper's Bane. Pull from the Grave. A Johnny's Response. Quick Study. Pest Mascot. Another Wilt in the Heat. Spirit Call Enthusiast. Fractalize. Strixhaven Sky Coach. Vicious Rivalry. This was my promo for my pre-release kit. And Grave Researcher Double Rare with Reanimate. That's good too. And Monstrous Rage on the Mystical. Poisoner's Apprentice on the foil. These full art lands are spectacular. I can't wait to see these in foil and surge foil. They are gorgeous though. Alright. Middle stack. Pack 1. Send in the Pest. Dig Site Inventory. Textbook Tabulator. Heated Argument. This got used against me several times during pre-release. Imperious Ink Mage. Visionary's Dance. Social Snub. Quandrix Charm. And a Tablet of Discovery. Alright, here we go for a rare. Oh, one more. Campus Composer. Shattered Sanctum. How about that? Disdainful Stroke. Also very nice on the Mystical Archive. Wow, get out of here. We got a foil crop rotation. Oh my god, is that gorgeous. You guys, look at that. We pulled double crop rotations. Oh my god. That is gorgeous. And a Titan's Grove. That's crazy. Double crop rotations. Base and foil. Now, if we get collector boosters, we just gotta find the Japanese and the Silver Scroll. And we'll have the full set. On Subtle Mockery. Mindful Biomancer. Ulna Alley Shopkeep. Rehearsed Debater. Spellbook Seeker. Potioner's Trove. Charging Strife Knight. Silver Quill Charm. We're finding them all here. Tester of the Tangential. Steal the Show. With an Emeritus of Truce. I've pulled this one of my prize packs at pre-release. Pulled that. So another double rare pack with a Shared Roots for the Mystical. And Glorious Decay on the foil. Basic Swamp. So that is my second Emeritus. Unfortunately, it's a duplicate. Would love to find the other Emeritises. That'd be pretty nice. Studious First Year. Melancholic Poet. Rapier Wit. Deluge Virtuoso. Expressive Fire Dancer. Inkling Mascot. Stand Up for Yourself. Mind Roots. Dual Tactics. Orisa Tide Choreographer, yeah. With a Color Storm Stallion. Nice. And Duty Beyond Death. Also good. And a foil Wild Growth Archaic. Nice. And a foil Titan's Grove. Alright, we got another one of those. Alright, Seize the Spoils. So they're putting those in place of like the token slot. Hungry Graphalon. Sneering Shade Rider. Elite Interceptor. Chase Inspiration. Imperious Ink Mage. Terra Fractal. It's a dinosaur fractal. Root Manipulation. Primary Research. Archaic's Agony. Now you might notice on the bottom of some of these cards, you'll see where it says Story Spotlight. There's a couple of cards in each color, and if you go to mtgstory.com, you can see where this plays out in the story. Practiced Offense for the rare. And a Braid. Very nice Mystical Archive card. I pulled one of these in my pre-release kit. Used it a number of times. Rebel Rouser on the foil. And a Fields of Strife. I had a good time at the pre-release. Follow the Lumerettes. Burrog Banemaker. Stone Docent. Muse's Encouragement. Page Loose Leaf. Fractal Mascot. Snooping Page. Environmental Scientist. Molten Note. Sky Coach Waypoint. Harmonized Trio. I pulled one of these in my prize pack, so unfortunately that's a duplicate. That has Brainstorm on it. What a great card. With Spell Pierce. Oh, nice. Finding so many good cards in this Mystical Archive. Spellbook Seeker on the foils. And a Basic Forest. Yes, this Mystical Archive is doing me really good so far. Finding lots of great cards for my commander decks. Lots of great upgrades as well for some of the older spells. I was gonna say, is that a miscut token? It really is a miscut token. It stands out from the back. I need to get it out of my hand. It's messing me up. Rebel Rouser, Wild Hypothesis, Last Gasp, Ascendant Dustspeaker, Procrastinate, Inkling Mascot, Eternal Student, Artistic Process. Gorgeous artwork there. Lewin, Exchange Student. Petrified Hamlet. That's the big one right there of the lands. Petrified Hamlet. This thing shuts down non-mana abilities of other land card names. So, like, I mean, fetch lands and whatnot. Petrified Hamlet shuts them down. Restoration Seminar. Another double rare pack here. With the Mythic Restoration Seminar. This one's one of the Paradigm cards. So, then exile this spell. After you first resolve a spell with this name, you may cast a copy of it from exile without paying its mana cost at the beginning of each of your first main phases. So you can cast this over and over and over again without paying for it at the beginning of your first main phase. These paradigms are like way overpowered. And they're gone, like they can't be removed. It's just a static effect. It's crazy. That's a pretty good one. I just forgot how to speak there for holy shit, we got a Force of Will. So this is the best card in the set. And we just found one. So Vampiric Tutor, Force of Will, Crop Rotation. This is so good. This is so good. I have to sleeve this right now. Force of Will. The artwork on these is just spectacular. It's spectacular. There's nothing else that needs to be said. That's going right there, center stage, for the rest of the rip. In fact, I'm going to pull out the Vampiric Tutor as well. And I'm going to go ahead and put this foil Crop Rotation in a sleeve. And I'm also going to put that other Crop Rotation in a sleeve real quick. Because why not? I can't, like, I was so focused on that other card that I wasn't even looking at the one that I had revealed, and it was a Force of Will. Alright, so we still have 2 cards left to look at in that pack. We got Abstract Paint Mage on the foil with a Forum of Amity. Holy crap. Look at that. Like I said, Mystical Archive. What a great set. I like the Mystical Archive from the Secrets of Strixhaven more than I like the base set. Strife Scholar, Efflorescence, Wanderoff, Honorbound Page, Hydro Channeler, played that. Nice little blue mana dork. Pursue the Past, Paradox Surveyor, Stirring Honormancer, Lumeret's Favor, and Living History. With a Splatter Technique for the foil. Cool artwork. And a Repel Calamity. I think, wasn't there another card from the Theros block that did just that? Creature with power, toughness 4 or greater. And Rearing Embermare on the foil. I already have a copy of that, unfortunately. Mountain and Pest. So, you know, I like to put together both the base set and the foil set. I've almost completed, I think, 1 Magic set where I have all the foils as well. Just 1. Almost every other I'm missing a bunch of foils, and it's usually the really, really expensive ones. Ancestral Anger, Studious First Year. That Ancestral Anger is really good. Cost of Brilliance, Interjection, Deluge Virtuoso, Fractal Mascot, Pursue the Past, Graduation Day, Growth Curve, End of the Hunt, and a Deathcap Glade. Zombify, cool. And a foil Spectacular Sky Whale. And a foil Plains. Cool. Oh, we got something shiny on the Mystical Archive back there. Rearing Embermare, Burog Barrage, Terramorphic Expanse, Cheerful Osteomancer, Grapple with Death, Mage Tower Referee, Matterbending Mage, Abigail, Poet Laureate, Impractical Joke, Fractal Tender, and on the rare, Practiced Offense, Duplicate. What do we got behind that? Giant Growth. Very cool. And we got a... it was stock up. I was about to say, let me get another Force of Will in foil. That would be crazy. But it's just a stock up. Alright, and the Full Art Swamp. That would have been nuts to pull a foil Force of Will. Can't remember right offhand, but I believe the foil Force of Will from the base Mystical Archive here, not the Japanese, even a foil one is worth, I believe, like $200 or $250, something like that. It's crazy. Tackle Artist, Oracle's Restoration, Masterful Flourish, Owlin Historian, Banishing Betrayal, Page Looseleaf, Flow State, Startled Relic Sloth, Topiary Lecturer, Berta, Wise Extrapolator, and Echo Casting Symposium. So that one lets you just copy your creatures over and over and over again. Every turn, at the beginning of your first main phase, you get to create a copy of one of your creatures. Bulk Up for the Mystical. Last Gasp on the foil. Spectacle Summit. And an Inkling. So Bird, a Wise Extrapolate, X Increment. Oh, and it's Mana Dork too. So we found 2 of the paradigms now. We found the Restoration Seminar and the Echo Casting Symposium. It's interesting, they all have something to do with some kind of like a lecturer. Symposiums and whatnot. Maybe we'll find the others and complete the paradigm set. Shattered Acolyte, Essence Scatter, Goblin Glassrite, Glorious Decay, Adventurous Eater, Elemental Mascot. There is a goblin in this set that lets you go infinite. Arcane Omens, Sanar, Unfinished Genius, if we find him, I'll be sure to point it out. Chelonian Tackle, Lorehold Charm, Ambitious Augmenter for the rare. And Hop to It on the Mystical with a Stirring Honormancer on the foil. And Paradox Gardens for the land. Heated Argument, Tenured Concoctor, Send in the Pest, Honorbound Page, Textbook Tabulator, Visionary's Dance, Render Speechless, Killian's Confidence, Homesickness, Garrison Excavator, and for our rare, Postmortem Professor. I find it hard to believe this is a 23-cent rare. This is a great card. And Knockout Maneuver on the Mystical with a Thunderdrum Soloist for the foil and a Forest. Eager Glyph Mage, Run Behind, Tome Blast, Shopkeeper's Bane, Pull from the Grave, Render Speechless, Embrace the Paradox, Scathing Shadelock, Divergent Equation, Borrowed Knowledge, and Blach, Loafing Pest. Pull one of these in my pre-release kit. Nice. Shamanic Revelation on the Mystical with an Ascendant Dust Speaker for the foil. Oh, we got a foil Forest. Aren't these nice? Which is Human Surge foil. I don't know, did they do them in Surge foil? I guess when we get a collector booster box we'll find out. I haven't watched a lot of collector booster openings of this. Zealous Lorecaster, Rapier Wit, Burrog Banemaker, Noxious Newt, Landscape Painter, Elemental Mascot, Leech Collector, Stress Dream, Infirmary Healer, Charging Strife Knight, and a Sky Coach Conductor with a Feed the Swarm. And Muse's Encouragement on the foil. Full Art Mountain. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We got a Johnny's Response, Quick Study, Unsubtle Mockery, Mindful Biomancer, Olna Alley's Shopkeep, Bogwater Lumerette, Essence Knit Scholar, Foolish Fate, Harsh Annotation, Rapturous Moment. I actually got to play that and had the whole thing work out for me very well. Molten Core Maestro. So there he is. That's the goblin that lets you go infinite mana. Yep. Partner him with a Grape Shot and oh gosh, what was it? I put it in my deck tech playlist, so check it out. The Molten Core Maestro. We got a Deduce on the Mystical. Yeah, Fractal Mascot for the foil with the Fields of Strife. So that was the goblin I was talking about a little bit ago. Molten Core Maestro. Strife Scholar, it involves him using a spell that has buyback that costs 3. So the spell costs 3 with buyback 3, making it a 6 cost. Yeah. So it lets you just keep going and going and going. Strife Scholar, Efflorescence, Melancholic Poet, Stone Docent, Muse's Encouragement, Mage Tower Referee, Grapple with Death, Proctor's Gaze, Poisoner's Apprentice, Zamone's Experiment, for the rare, Conciliator's Duelist. Oh, the quarterback. With a Helping Hand on the Mystical, and a Daydream for the foil. Alright, 4 packs to go. Rehearsed Debater, Spellbook Seeker, Seize the Spoils, Hungry Graphalon, Rancorous Archaic, Spirit Mascot. There are 3 colorless creatures in this set. The Rancorous Archaic, the Sundering Archaic, and the Dawning Archaic. I did pull the Dawning Archaic. It is a monster for 7/7 for 10. Spirit Mascot, Silverquill Charm, Tester of the Tangential, Eternal Student, Choreographed Sparks. This spell can't be copied. Resonating Loot, way overpowered, as if giving red-blue more mana was a good thing. And then we got a Locust Spray for our Mystical Archive. But yeah, that Resonating Loot is going to be in a lot of decks coming up here, I can guarantee you that. Adventurous Eater on the foil with a Spectacle Summit foil. The stack of cards is getting pretty tall there, ain't it? Just a few packs left. Expressive Fire Dancer, Follow the Lumerettes, Wander Off, Dig Site Inventory, Hydro Channeler, Rancorous Archaic, Transcendent Archaic. Oh, there's more than 3. I'm sorry. I think there's 5 colorless creatures in this. Transcendent. Imagine that in a foil. How cool that would look. Additive Evolution, Rabbit Attack, Storm Carved Coast. Alright, got another one of the lands. Suspend Aggression, Burst Lightning. Ooh, hold on now. Hold on. Alright, so we got Stormcarved Coast and Suspend Aggression with Burst Lightning. And Brush Off for the foil. The Burst Lightning's good. And Form of Amity. Alright. We're going to get some last packs magic here, and we're going to find that foil Force of Will. Let's get to it. Well, we got foil something back there. Sneering Shade Rider, Elite Interceptor, Chase Inspiration, Rubble Rouser, Wild Hypothesis, Terramorphic Expanse, Kirill, History Buff, Micah, Reader of Ruins, Forum Necroscribe, Pest Brood Sloth, and a Grave Researcher. Not the second one of those we pulled, I believe. And Royal Treatment. With Molten Note for the foil. Royal Treatment's an interesting card then. Titan's Grave. Alright, last pack, here we go. It's the last pack. Magic. Rearing Embermare. Burog Barrage. Cheerful Osteomancer. Ajani's Response. Essence Scatter. Bogwater Lumaret. Spirit Mascot. Prismari Charm. Summon Dromedary. Aberrant Mana Worm. Mosio Vane's New Dean. Bird Skeleton Warlock. And Sleight of Hand for the Mystical. With a Mage Tower Referee on the foil and a Plains. So, alright. Well, that is our booster box right there. If you want to hang out, I'm going to go through and kind of get all this stuff sorted out here real quick. Get it all in the binder. I need a couple hundred sleeves. Let's see, there's 30 packs, 15 cards. So yeah, I need like 3 or 4 more packs of sleeves here probably. Well, maybe not. Probably only 2. We'll see how many duplicates I've got out of here. Alright. That's going to do it for us, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on TCG Wednesday. Come back Friday, because I know on Monday I said I don't know what I'm going to do for this Friday. Well, I went to my local GameStop after work today, and lo and behold, we got mega boxes of 25 Prism. So, how about that? We finally got mega boxes of Prism. And I'm going to be opening these on Friday. So, I don't know what the retail is on these everywhere else. I think for some people they were paying 60 bucks. I hope you guys didn't have to pay 60 bucks for them. I also used my pro membership and my $5 bonus, so I paid less than 90 for both of these. So anyway, I got a pair of these we're opening up, and now I saw Dad and Daughters open the, I believe they were Target mega boxes because of the squatter rectangular shape of them, and he said those did not have abstracts. So I want to point out, these do. Color Blasts, or I'm sorry, not abstracts, Color Blasts in the Target mega boxes. Well, the ones that I picked up at GameStop do have Color Blasts. You can find Color Blasts in these. So, alright, that's going to do it for us, you guys. Thank you so much. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, of course, y'all take care. We'll see ya on the next one.